So my granddad, Ivan Senior, would have played with Connachta. I think he was captain for a couple of years, and he had a bit of land there, and he gave it to the rugby club. So yeah, that's why it's got the Heffernan Park name on it. Both my grandparents actually played together with Connachta back in the 50s, and yeah, my dad played football now in the 80s as well. Strong rugby history there in the family, all right, yeah. I would have started playing with Ballina when I was probably 6, 7. I think I played my last proper game for Ballina when I was about 17 or 18. Coming back from boarding school one weekend, I think it was a mid-term break, and got a game or two in there. So, but yeah, like it was part of my childhood growing up. Gav Duffy actually only lives up the road from me, where I'm from, very close to rugby club as well. So he would have been a hero of mine growing up, and I got to play with him too for a couple of years, which was pretty special. The likes of Mick Moylan as well, and obviously Caelan Doris. He's on the other side, but yeah, it is special. You can see the amount of pride it brings to a lot of people. So yeah, it's something I don't take for granted. Played football underage. Would have played Stephen Knights up until minor. I did play McHale Park. We won a county final there. I won't tell you what year it was. It was under 16 county championship, but we beat Swinford in the final. So hopefully we continue that winning record into the Munster game. But no, my father would have played with Mayo. He won All-Ireland under 21. Uncles would have played too, Brian, Niall. Niall's coached the Ballina Stephen Knights team, and they've won 2 county championships back to back there. So there's a huge connection with GAA in my family, and I wouldn't, like, it was my number one sport growing up. Like, I won't lie to you, it was until I was probably 17 or 18. That's probably only when I started focusing more on the rugby side of things, and I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for the Ballina Stephen Knights. I came to Connacht Academy, I think, when I was 20, and my first season and a half I was back row. I got a cap at 6 against Scarlets back in 2012. That was my first game. But then the following year I wasn't really getting much of an opportunity, and one or two of the coaches had just mentioned to me about thinking about it. I went for it. And look, it has worked out well, but the transition period was very tough. I had a lot of bad days here. I would have struggled with the throwing a lot, and it was a tough transition period, but I'm glad I did it. From the side of things, it's something, transition to hooker, that it's probably only really, to be honest, in the last 3 or 4 years I've really found my feet in, and I really started loving it. And I think us as a team, our scrum over the last few years has been a real weapon, and it's something we want to bring into the Munster game as well. There's a few old boys there, right? Myself, Bucks and Finlay. I've been around for a long time. I love playing with them. It's special playing with guys that you played with the whole way up. Like, I remember when Finlay came over from the academy from Australia, and he was a complete weirdo. He still is, but it's special having those kind of guys beside you. I haven't been in McHale Park for the last couple of years, but really excited to get back there. And yeah, like, it was always a dream of mine to play for Mayo and play in McHale Park when I was a kid. And to be able to do that now in a Connacht jersey will be an unbelievably special occasion. Yeah, I can't wait for it.
There'll be different green and red flags though this time when you're...
There will, yeah, I never thought of that actually. Yeah. It'll be different, but I think everyone's really excited about it. It is really special, and I think it's really important for us to continue to keep reaching out and going to all the different counties. Yeah, hopefully it brings a new generation of rugby players and fans in.